re-downloaded Marvel's Avengers for 3 simple reasons. The first one is, the plug has not been pulled and this game still gets content. And the second one is because I realized it's not the game that was the issue, but instead it was the people, aka decision makers, behind it that were the issues. Now I'll share the third reason at the end because it needs some context before I just drop it basically. Now also something you probably did not expect to hear, it's like these guys were trying to build some sort of weird cult with creators back in the game's prime, and that's a whole different story, but that probably contributed to a lot more than you actually think. And the reason why I wanted to mention that is because it kind of just ties into the whole context of this video. It's almost like, and let me emphasize the word almost, like this game was the best cash grab in history. Maybe not literally, but you get what I mean. Now Marvel's Avengers has the template of something that could be great. The title alone just gets anyone hyped, right? Especially when you've not had this type of game in X amount of years. Now I disconnected from this game 8 months ago, yet I still get sucked in when I hear some news for it. It's weird. I still care. I don't know why. I guess maybe it's just that fan side of me that still actually gives a damn. Now back in the day I would have said if you know Miller, but I think it's safe to say that that man is a pillar in this community and has continued to drip feed whatever he can to the fans to really just keep people intrigued, right? When and if, basically. Now DLCs are one thing that solely make me care about this game, or did at least. Now Bucky Barnes is of course the upcoming DLC and it was teased to unofficially be next week, but let's be honest, nobody cares, and I hate to disappoint people, but in a nutshell, without going too much into detail with the DLC, it's basically a reskin more or less, and in case you did not know, well, now you know. Now the 2 biggest DLCs in this game were Black Panther and Spider-Man, so at this point, nobody, and I mean hopefully nobody, is looking for the Game Saver DLC to drop. That's long gone. The Game Saver DLCs would have basically been those 2 DLCs. That's why I say that's long gone. However, I still care and I'm just not sure what for. Now maybe it's just me, but until Wolverine comes out and definitely Spider-Man 2, which by the way I genuinely have very high expectations for, this game will still be relevant-ish. Now Gotham Knights was supposed to be the runner-up to this game, right? Taking that light, but I mean, again, that's just a whole different story. So really, until a game like Spider-Man 2 drops or Wolverine and it actually is good, then I guess the light's gonna be on these 2 games, for example. The thing that I think excites us as fans, more than the actual game itself, it's solely the news surrounding it, and basically the what ifs. So the third reason I re-downloaded Marvel's Avengers was because I realized from time to time that the game can be fun to play by yourself, or with a few friends, just not all the time, although it was supposed to be that type of game. The downside though, nothing's changed, it's still bad. Maybe actually worse. Should you re-download it? There's not a big reason to do so. Nothing's changed. It's still the same trash can with the trash inside.